Hey, how you doing? So I've had a lot of people ask me, what is the process for applying for asylum? Well, I can speak for Hong Kong because that's where I am and that's where I have applied for asylum. But the process is similar in many countries. However, if you want to apply for asylum in Hong Kong and whether or not you have a current visa, you doesn't matter. You can apply still. The only difference is if you apply for asylum without having a visa, meaning you came into the country illegally some way, you will be arrested, and they will initially they will take you to a police station and they will charge you with overstay if you don't have a visa or entering the country illegally. Um, so basically, you can go to the immigration tower in what is it, Causeway Bay or where is Immigration Tower in Hong Kong, Wan Chai, I think. And you can tell them you want to apply for asylum. And if you have a visa that hasn't expired yet, you won't be arrested right then. They'll just ask you to fill out some paperwork, and you'll have to see some immigration officers like that. It's a pretty lengthy process, but you won't have to be arrested. So, of course, that's the best thing to do is to, if you plan on applying for asylum, just go ahead and do it before your visa expires. Because if you wait till your visa expires, not only will you have to go to jail for overstay, which will only be a couple days, depending on how long you've overstayed, but you'll also have to go to immigration holding during the initial processing of your asylum case. So to avoid all that, apply for asylum before your visa expires, which is best, of course. Now, in Hong Kong, they've been getting a lot stricter on the process, and I can't say for sure what's going to happen in the future, but with the implementation of the security law, they are trying to keep all asylum seekers in immigration holding until their asylum case is finally determined. Now, that finally determined doesn't mean you'll have to leave the country once it's finally determined. It only means that once the immigration department finally determines the case, it then moves into the higher courts. When immigration denies your asylum case, you can then apply it to the high court for to appeal or for a judicial review to appeal the immigration decision. Now, depending on how serious your case is, if you don't have any prior convictions in Hong Kong, you have no record, then you won't have to sit in immigration holding very long. Most people sit in immigration holding for 20 to 30 days before they're released for their initial processing of their asylum case. But like I said, if you go to immigration tower and you apply before your visa expires, then you will not have to go to immigration holding. You will not be arrested, and you can stay beyond the time of your visa expiring. Though you'll have to be issued a immigration identification recognizance form. And basically, you'll have to go sign every couple weeks, every month, however long they decide during the process of your asylum case. So, if you have any more questions, please ask in the comment bar, and I'll try to produce some better videos in the future if I can think of any way to improve my description. Okay? Thank you.